On the evening of November 10th, 2023, tragedy unfolded, marking the end of Jameka Williams' life in a heartbreaking act of domestic violence. A Houston, Texas mother of four, 38-year-old Jameka, was preparing for a night out when her on-again, off-again boyfriend and father of two of her children allegedly cut her life short. Hi, and welcome back to Case Closed. Today we will be discussing the case of 38-year-old Jameka Williams, a beloved mother of four children who was fatally shot by the father of two of her kids, all because he was jealous that she was moving on from him in a tragic act of domestic violence.
Gunned down in front of her own children, police say she was shot by her on and off again boyfriend, who was also the father of two of her kids.
Houston, Texas, stands as a dynamic and diverse metropolis, offering residents a blend of Southern charm, a thriving cultural scene, and a booming job market. Home to over 2.2 million people and the fourth largest city in the U.S., Houston boasts a rich culinary landscape, world-class museums, and vibrant neighborhoods. However, according to statistics, your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Houston is 1 in 88. Sadly, nobody would have thought that this crime would happen to such an innocent young woman who had the rest of her life to look forward to.
New at 10, a Missouri City family is pleading for justice for Jameka Williams. The mother of four was killed Friday night in front of her children.
On that tragic Friday evening, inside the 8500 block of Bird Run Drive on the southwest edge of Houston, Jameka's sister, Jameka Williams, recounted the harrowing events that transpired, stating, "When he saw her flat ironing her hair, getting ready to hang with friends, he said, 'You're not going anywhere. Today is the day.' And that's when he got the gun and pulled it out on her," Jameka said. Jameka's 14-year-old daughter, in a state of distress, called her aunt, stating, "My daddy just killed my mama." Also, according to Jameka, the man shot her sister in front of three of Jameka's daughters, ages 14, 12, and 7, who watched the man point the weapon their mother's face and fire. The only child who was spared from witnessing the crime was Williams' 18-year-old son, Jaden. The impact of witnessing such a traumatic event will undoubtedly leave lasting scars on the three daughters who saw their mother's life extinguished before their eyes.
It's been 72 hours and Houston police still have not named this suspect who they're looking for, so we can't name him. But family members of the victim tell me that he has threatened her before, but they say they never took the threat seriously because he was really part of their family and they have children together. The door wide open, inside a Christmas tree shining. While outside, police put up crime tape around the home. Jameka Williams got a frightening call from her 14-year-old niece revealing the horror that just happened.
And she stated, "My daddy just killed my mama."
38-year-old Jameka Williams was shot and killed in her bedroom at her home on Bird Run Drive in southwest Houston in the Missouri City area on Friday. Police say she was shot by her boyfriend who fled and he's been on the run since. Jameka has four children and together they have two. Her family says three of the kids had to watch it happen.
The alleged perpetrator, Christopher Lee Levels 40, is now in custody after handing himself in to the Houston Police Department, charged with murder by the Fort Bend County District Attorney's Office. According to Lieutenant Larry Croson of the Houston Police Department, the fatal shooting occurred during a heated altercation between the couple, leading to Levels fleeing the scene in a white Nissan Altima. The Williams family spoke to ABC 13 and said Levels reportedly became jealous as the victim got ready to go out with friends for the evening. It is also stated that he shot and killed her 2 days before he was supposed to move out of the family home. Many people on social media have since come out and stated that she was too good for him, and he knew it. Jameka Williams, born on December 10, 1984, whose life was cut short in a bedroom where she was a loving mother to her kids, was more than just a victim of domestic violence. According to her sister, Jameka and Christopher had a history of on-again, off-again dating since high school, with Levels displaying a disturbing jealousy that ultimately manifested in tragedy. As the legal proceedings unfold, the impact on the family is immeasurable. In an interview, they recently spoke out on their thoughts and feelings on the situation.
Fill the Missouri City driveway that was a crime scene just days ago, where 38-year-old Jameka Williams was shot.
My niece, who was here at the time that it happened, she called my phone and she told me that her dad had killed her mama.
Her sisters say Jameka was a great mother to her 4 kids. Police say they think that Jameka's boyfriend is the killer, who's still on the run. The family identifies Jameka's boyfriend as Christopher Levels.
I was shocked, but I did see it coming. He was very jealous of her.
Police say the suspect took off in a white Nissan Altima. Jameka's sisters want to see him behind bars.
Do the right thing, because you know you hurt the only people that really loved you, that genuinely loved you and looked out for you. You know we're crushed over here. So if you're out there, do the right thing, not only for Jameka but for your kids.
Jameka's 18-year-old son, Jaden, spared from witnessing the gruesome act, now grapples with the void left by his mother's untimely death. His dreams of celebrating senior year milestones with his mother will remain unfulfilled, an important reminder of the irreplaceable loss. My mom always talked about me graduating now that I am finally a senior, Jameka Williams told ABC 13. It's supposed to be me and her year. She always talked about my prom, coming to my games, and watching me walk that stage as a senior. I'm not just a senior, but a senior with honors.
Her children now trying to process the loss and what they had to witness. Jameka's eldest son, who wasn't home, says they had big plans.
Mom, she always talked about me graduating, and now that I'm finally a senior, this is supposed to be me and her year. She always talked about my prom, coming to my games, and just watching me walk that stage as a senior. And I'm not a regular senior, I'm a senior with honors.
In the aftermath of this devastating event, the community rallied to support the grieving family.
We talked literally every morning, every afternoon, every night. We're sending each other funny things on Instagram daily. It's just, she was like the rock of our family, and we're just hurting. It just feels like a bad dream that I can't wake up from.
Jamel, did you guys see any of the signs that this could happen?
I knew this guy wasn't right, and I knew he didn't belong with my sister. It just, I hate that this had to happen or whatever, but I've been seeing snakish ways in this guy's, like times where I done came to my sister's house before, and this guy walk in the house with only food for himself, no food for the kids, no food for my sister. And right then and now I knew how selfish he was, because how can you come home without food for your family and you the man of the house? You only come home with food for yourself.
A GoFundMe campaign, initiated to assist with funeral expenses and support the surviving children, exceeded its goal of $10,000, reflecting the compassion and solidarity of those touched by Jameka's tragic story. A homegoing celebration of life service was held on November 25, 2023, where family and friends gathered to share and celebrate the life of a caring and much-beloved mother, sister, daughter, and friend. Jameka's case highlights the urgent need to address and prevent domestic violence. My heart goes out to all Jameka's family and friends and anybody else who was affected by this tragic and senseless loss of life. The story of her life, cut short by an act of possessive brutality, serves as a major call to action for communities to stand united against the pervasive issue of domestic abuse. What do you think of this case? Comment down below, and thanks for watching.